Hey guys, so I am once again driving using my hands-free device. It's like a 20-minute drive, so I had some time to kind of like share some thoughts with you. So I was speaking to a student inside the mentorship program yesterday, and he's really great at getting opportunities on the calendar. So meaning that he's really great at booking calls to people who want a lot of help from him. The hardest thing for him specifically is he doesn't want to be seen as pushy, right? Because he wants people to like him, but two, he didn't know that there's actually a thing called firmness. And the analogy I like to use whenever I tell people to be like really firm is you almost have to treat these people, especially the ones when they're like they have either like a huge tax burden or they have a really large fast-growing company they don't really know how to handle. You have to almost treat it almost like you're their parent, right? The analogy I love to use is like a parent and a child. When your child is doing crazy stuff, are you going to just let the child do crazy stuff? For example, if you know that the stove is on, or the stove is on, and the child's gonna reach and touch his hand on the flame, are you gonna let the child touch his hand on the flame, and be kind of like the nice guy friend? Or are you gonna be like, hey, don't do that, hey, just take your hand off, hey, that's gonna hurt you, hey, we can't wait like another week for you to like keep trying to touch your hand, we got to stop this now. It's the same thing. It's not really about the companies liking you. That's the thing that most people get wrong when it comes to closing. It's more about making sure that, because these people are in drastic, urgent situations, and a lot of the time they just don't really understand how urgent their situation is. And if you don't do a good enough job in the presentation, you might have to close a little bit more aggressively. I just want to kind of like talk about something that I was going through with a client. If you want some help growing inside of the private mentorship program, if you want to like really avoid making all the mistakes that most people make when it comes to growing their business, like, it's funny, like, you don't have to go through all those mistakes. Like, you'll still make some mistakes if we work together, but like all the stupid ones that I made, like when I was growing my firm I started about 7.5 years ago, but like there was a lot of mistakes I could have avoided if I just had someone side by side. But it took me a really long time to actually go and get a mentor, because I was really proud, and I didn't want to admit that I was not the best at all this stuff. So but I eventually got a mentor. It cost a lot of money. The first year I spent like 35 grand on coaching, seminars, courses, just anything to get my hands on, in order to make sure that I never was in the position where I didn't know how to make money again. And that's what I like to offer people nowadays. So in addition to my accounting firm, I have a private mentorship program where I help walk you through step by step what you need to do to go and build a 6-figure either accounting business or bookkeeping business, whichever one you consider yourself. So if that's something that you think is going to help you, right? You want to make sure you can get to your goal without, getting discouraged, messing up, or taking way more time than what you need. Go ahead and click on the link inside the description below to book a call with me to see if I can help you inside the program. Now, keep in mind, the program is not for everyone. I do not accept everyone inside the program, because I need to make sure specifically that you are going to be a good fit, and I absolutely know that I can actually help you get results. Because if you're not going to get results, it doesn't make sense for us to work together. And I'll be the first to let you know that, so we're not wasting anyone's time. But if I do believe that I can help you, I'm just going to let you know. I'm going to make an offer and extend an invitation for you to join the program, if it makes sense. So if that's you, I can't wait to see you on the call. If you're not quite ready for the call, that's okay too. I'll see you inside the next video. Have a great one.